Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. Guys, today we are going to be talking about some of these images that have been released, the Norse teaser images that were given to the content creators. Now, they were not given to me, so I had to screenshot them. And I have saved them to my computer, and we are going to take a look at those right now because there seems to be a lot of confusion resulting with them, and as someone who has a little bit of knowledge about this kind of thing, I wanted to take a look with them with you. All right, so I have all the images right here on my computer, right? So the first one we have is this one, right? Okay, what does it look like? A massive anime sword, right? In the frozen wastelands of Norway, right? Now, if we can zoom in on it, let's see here. Let's zoom in. We see these runes, actually, as you can see here. We see these runes, right? This right here, I don't think I have a blackboard. Oh, yeah, we do. Okay, this right here, nope, that's not it. There. This one right here. This is the rune of Thor. Right there. That's the rune of Thor, right? This is also a official Norse rune of the Firthark alphabet, right? Let's see, what else have we got? Are there any more? Yes, this is Gebo, the rune of gifts, right? This one is the letter N right here. Let's connect those. This one right here is the letter N in Firthark, right? None of the rest of them are super discernible. We've got what seems to be another kind of rune there, which could be a U, the rune of the ox, right? This right here, not entirely sure what this is. That could be a rune. This could be maybe possibly an F rune or part of an F rune for the rune of Frey. So these are actual runes that are in Elder Firthark. You can look this up. But there doesn't seem to be too much more distinguishable here on this sword, right? We've got some interesting designs that certainly seem like they were inspired, at least, by Norse mythology, right? So this sword doesn't really tell us anything other than that they're doing like a fantasy Norse type of thing, which is pretty apparent from the message that they gave. Okay, so what is this one? Is there anything that we can see on this one here? Let's see what we can do. I can mark it up again, right? So we've got some more runes on here, right? Again, not many of them are super distinguishable on this one, so this one isn't very helpful. Again, it's just clearly inspired by like Norse writings, right? This is the stuff that is on there is a rock with an engraving of Odin on it, and this kind of style is that it's the same kind of style. So very Norse inspired here, right? Everything's very Norse inspired. That's all these pictures are really telling us. This one is much of the same. We've got these dragons. Could they be Jormungand, right? The child of Loki, the world serpent who wraps around all 9 realms. It could be. It very well could be, right? This one is the same shield, right? So you've got the same shield in this picture and this picture. And it looks like what appears to be Yakarl's helmet. So if we can go back into Raid here, and we look at Yakarl's helmet, I think it's exactly the same. Okay, it's a little different. But it's along the same lines, right? But then these two next images, are the ones that kind of tell us the most, right? This is a Viking longship. It is ruined. It is wrecked. What does that mean about the state of the current Viking culture in the game, right? So this is pretty significant. You've got the dragon head, right? Very signature of the Vikings. The sail is in tatters. You know, the boat is wrecked. It's once again lost in the frozen tundra. Is this a disaster that Loki caused, or what is going on? But this one is the most interesting. Okay, and I'll tell you why. It has the most discernible runes. Okay, right here. Oh, yeah. Let's use this one right here. This is Dagaz. Dagaz is the rune of new beginnings and transformations, right? There's Dagaz right there. Then we've got this one, which is also like the letter N. This one is the letter S, and this one means, I believe, ailment or like affliction. This one means the sun, right? This one looks like the rune of the ox. This is once again Gebo, as we saw from the first picture there. Gebo the gift, right? Here is once again the rune of Thor. Right, there's Thor. Here's another ox rune, right? This one, I'm not entirely sure what it is, right here. But it may not be an actual rune. It could just be something they made up. I'm not all too sure, but here we've got this same rune over here, repeating once again, right? So it seems to be something of a symmetrical pattern. As you can see, here's the Thor rune again, which is right here as well, right? Interesting that you've got Gebo the gift and Dagaz of new beginnings and transformations. Did they think it through that far? I have no idea. But what this reminds me of is Jormungand, the world serpent, right? It's really that kind of serpentine, snaky type of thing. So I think we're definitely going to see something with Loki and possibly his offspring in this video or in this new series, right? But they are using actual runes from Norse culture. You can look up Elder Furthark if you want to know more. Yeah, so what do you guys think? Do you think it's going to be a new login champion? What do you think? A friend of mine proposed to me that Loki is going to be the third clan boss of the Great Void. That is possible. A lot of people seem to think that there's going to be a new dungeon right here. That is where Loki is going to be, right? It could be that. I've heard all sorts of different theories about what this could be. Could Loki be a free login champion? He could be. He could be. I mean, or could he be a champion? Could he be like a fusion champion? I have no idea. I think it's probably most likely that he's the dungeon. I think if we look at the clan bosses, they all give some indication of what the clan boss is. This isn't like a Asgardian or Trix. This is more like, I would expect more like a Kraken type of thing here, with the Great Void. Some sort of squid-esque type of thing. I mean, like, even the eye is kind of squid-esque. So that's what I would expect from the clan boss, right? Some people have speculated, are we getting a new faction? Are we getting an Asgardian faction, right? And we could be. Could we be getting an Asgardian faction and a new dungeon? That's also possible, you know what I mean? Right? We've got some stuff here that's going. So, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about these images? Do you think the runes are intentionally there? Or do you think they just kind of pulled some random stuff from the interweb and just stuck runes on there, right? Because this, I don't know, this, see, look, even here, this could be his eye, right? This could be Jormungand's eye right here. It very well could be Jormungand. I don't know, have they accepted that? Here are his coils, this is his body. I don't know. I think this one's the most interesting, though. It certainly has the most discernible runes, whereas that one has no discernible runes. That one has hardly any discernible runes, you know what I mean? This one is it's just Nordic. It's just very Nordic. There's some sort of tune zone. It does seem to be that there was some sort of disaster, right? These spears are waving in the wind. They've got their tassels. They're just leaned up against this rock. It's very desolate in all these images, right? You've got the runes on them. Yeah, you've got runes crossing over. They seem to be very much liking the Thor runes here, as well as the gift rune, right? We've seen that a couple times. And then Dagaz, of course, the rune of new beginnings and transformations, is extremely close. So, what do y'all think about this? I think this could be very fun. Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in another video.